It's film analysis time on The Rational Nerd. I've been a huge film fan for as long as I can remember. I grew up watching old movies on TV and video with my parents, and when films like Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark came along, well, I was hooked. Big blockbusters, small indies, foreign films, classics, I love them all. So from time to time, we here at The Rational Nerd want to dive into a little film exploration, talk about great films of the past, great moments in classic films, and celebrate the films we adore, be they classics or classic B-movies. To start us off, let's take a look at some storytelling and director choices from one of my all-time favorite film series, The Lord of the Rings. Specifically, how director Peter Jackson visually shows us how the weak and greedy hearts of men were corrupted by the power of the One Ring, and how one man was able to overcome that power and bring about the redemption of men and restore the line of kings, which brought about an unmatched era of peace and prosperity to Middle-earth. No, not that guy. This guy. Yeah, the guy from the "one does simply not walk into Mordor" meme. Boromir has always been one of my favorite characters in Lord of the Rings, and I think he's vastly misunderstood by people who see him as a negative or even evil character. However, it's obvious that Peter Jackson feels about him as I do, and uses brilliantly composed shots and editing to show that Boromir redeems the entire race of men with his bravery, and is a key reason that Aragorn learns to believe in men again and embrace his destiny as their king. Let's go into full film nerd mode and take a look at why. Ages ago, King Elendil faced down the enemy of Middle-earth, Sauron, shown here in his 12-foot-tall kick-butt armor form. Elendil is brave, but Sauron's mighty mace makes short work of him. Isildur, the son of the king, uses the shattered blade of his father's sword, Narsil, to cut the One Ring off of Sauron's hand, thus ending that great war. By the way, what is it with these bad guys whose armies just fall apart when they're taken out? Seems like bad planning. He is urged by the Elf King Agent Smith to take this opportunity to destroy the ring, but the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and he greedily keeps it.
Destroy it!
No.
Isildur!
When attacked by orcs, Isildur flees and tries to use the ring to hide, but it betrays him, perhaps sensing he is a coward and not worthy of wielding such awesome power. Isildur is pierced by 3 black arrows fired into his back because he was running away. The ring is lost, and the kings of men fade into history, and Gondor is eventually ruled by the line of stewards of the king, and we all know how that ends up. Years later, on the quest to destroy the One Ring, Boromir hears the evil call of the ring as it tries to corrupt him as well, sensing he is desperate to save the people of Gondor, and that he wishes to try to use the power of the One Ring against Sauron, which even Gandalf wouldn't dare try. Boromir is tortured by the ring, even being unable to find peace of mind in the elf kingdom of Lothlorien. He begs Aragorn to let him take the ring to Gondor, but Aragorn doesn't believe that men are capable of resisting the lure of the One Ring.
Have you so little faith in your own people? Yes, there is weakness, there is frailty, but there is courage also, and honor to be found in men. But you will not see that. You are afraid, scared of who you are, of what you are.
I will not leave the ring within 100 leagues of your city.
Aragorn, of course, has a very good point, considering the last bunch of 9 guys who got a hold of magic rings from Sauron turned into the Dementors, the Nazgul. At the end of Fellowship of the Ring, for a moment, Boromir loses his senses and tries to forcibly take the ring from Frodo, but fails. Immediately, he realizes his weakness and regrets his actions. Soon after, the orcs from Isengard have caught up with the Fellowship and attempt to grab any hobbit they can find because they know a halfling has the ring. Boromir runs without hesitation to the defense of Merry and Pippin against all odds, fighting off a horde of orcs single-handedly while warning the others with his horn. But he is eventually overcome when pierced by 3 black arrows in his chest because he was bravely facing his foes, not running from them. Boromir's sacrifice of honor is the act that redeems the race of men from the dishonorable and corrupt acts of Isildur, and shows Aragorn that there is nobility and strength in men.
It is over. The world of men will fall, and all will come to darkness, and my city to ruin.
I do not know what strength is in my blood, but I swear to you, I will not let the White City fall. Nor our people fail.
Our people. Our people. I would have followed you, my brother. My captain. My king.
Peace, son of Gondor.
No, you have something in your eye. Peter Jackson brilliantly uses the juxtaposition of the deaths of these two men in similar but significantly different ways to show us how Boromir, though flawed, is a deeply noble man. His act of bravery and sacrifice is perhaps the single most important reason for the return of the King of Gondor. Well, that's what we think here at The Rational Nerd. What's your opinion of Boromir? Are there other movies that you would like us to dissect and discuss? Let us know in the comments or over on our Facebook page. Until next time, keep it rational.